Hi everyone, my name is Shruti Dugar and I work as a freelance copywriter and marketer. And this is the first video that I will be doing. I'm going to share it on YouTube and LinkedIn. And this is a part of a process mm, that a challenge that I've taken up, that is building yourself in public after reading this book called Alter Ego by Todd Herman. And it is like I've read a lot of books, but I think so. It's high time that I start applying what the book has taught, because the idea is not to read 52 books, 100 books in a year, but the idea is to retain and put into practice whatever the book has taught you, because we might admire all the successful people from outside, and so all the information is already available, but if we are not practicing what the author is preaching, uh, we are not going to see ourselves in the way that the book is trying us to go to. So this is me, very scared internally, but I'm not going to say that, because it is just going to intensify the things that I don't want to say. But yeah, I just want to retain whatever the book has taught me. I've written a lots of things about the book here and everything, and I just want to retain that whatever it has taught me. And so the idea is not to have a book review like this. It's not a book review. It's just me sharing what I have learned from it, what am I applying from it, and what the things that I've applied that has not worked and what is working for me. That's it. That's going to be one pillar of this video thing that I'm going to do. So I'm doing the video thing because of two reasons. First is to share my learning and my perspectives from the books that I am reading, and the second is to share my experience in the sort of work that I do. So I'm into writing, copywriting, and marketing. So every week I plan to share whatever I learned that week, whatever I worked for me, whatever I failed at, and be as honest and candid as possible. And I'm not going to edit anything, because I just wanted to be like this. Because I think if we try to too much to perfect something, we just screw it up and we just procrastinate the whole process. And I don't want to procrastinate the whole process, because the book has told me not to procrastinate and just focus on the thing that you actually want to work on, that you actually want to publish, and not focus too much on the other things. And because when we focus on superficial things, like for me it would be editing and perfecting the video, lightings, background and all, I'm not going to post it. I have done that. I've analyzed my pattern. I've done that. So I'm not going to do that. So the whole intention of this video thing would be two pillars. One, the book, the learning from the book, how am I applying it, and how it has worked or not worked. And the thing is just my experience with something that I want to share about writing, marketing, whatever knowledge that whatever courses that I'm taking on, things like that. And yeah, and the intentions are also pretty clear. So I without saying too much, I'm just going to yeah so I'm just going to do that. So the so this book is about creating an alter ego. uh, Again, without diving too much in the book, uh, because there are a lot of things that the book has preached, but I have written a lot of things, but I'm not implementing all of it. But I'm going to share the things that I am implementing it in my little ways that I can. So the essence of the book is, there is two worlds. There are two worlds: ordinary world, your ordinary world, and an extraordinary world. And you create an alternate ego, that is an alter ego, because you want to go from this ordinary world to an extraordinary world. An extraordinary world is the places of your dreams, like uh, work or professional goals that you want to accomplish, or just your dreams that you want to achieve, then how are you going to do that? It's through an alternate ego. And you don't need to fake it till you make it, sort of a thing, to reach where you want to be. This is something that does not come naturally to me. Fake it till you make it. So it does not work for me, but it's okay if it does for others. This alter ego that you will be crafting will help you go from your ordinary world to an extraordinary world. What is the ordinary world? Ordinary world is something that you are currently living in, and something that you want to change in that ordinary. You know that you are not satisfied in that ordinary world that is just built around you. Maybe it could be the environmental things or whatever it is. And the extraordinary world is, again, something that you would want to be. So you are going from point A to point B, and the medium which is going to take you from point A to point B is your alternate ego. And you have to create this alternate ego in. So there are 5 elements that you can create from where you can create this alternate ego. And that is, you have to write down what you want to do more of, less of, you want to continue doing, you want to start, and you want to stop. So these are the 5 things that you would want to do, that you would want to build your alternate ego as. And you have to consider yourself as a scientist working in a lab, and this experiment that you are doing, this altered ego that you are making, that's the experiment. And you have to and you have these 5 elements, and then you are obviously going to add more whatever solutions and all of that into this alter ego that you're creating. So so while I was crafting my extraordinary world, this is something that I had been wanting to do. So I wanted to share my learning from the books and all, from quite few years, but for various reasons I've just stalled it. And now I've come to a point that I can't stall it anymore. And this book will not make, like, once you create the extraordinary world and ordinary world, this book will not allow you, like, you will not be able to sleep over it. Yeah, you'll not be able to sleep over it, and this book will just force you to do it, to accept it, to do it. That's it. And the book ends in a very cool way, that it throws this challenge on you. So now you have created your extraordinary world and an ordinary world. What are you going to do? So again, this book concludes in a very challenging way, and asks that you have done it, so what are you going to do now? Just sleep it over, just put it on a shelf and forget about it, and just boast that yes, you have read this book among your friends. But that's not why you read this book. You read this book because you wanted to implement whatever strategies that the book had shared. So the book concludes with 6 mindset tips. And the first mindset tip is, you have to embrace this challenge that you are creating this thing. And it's okay that you will fail, you will suck, and you will fail miserably, but you have to have this thing that, okay, you are embracing a challenge, that okay, bring it with a bring it on attitude. And the second is, you have to be flexible and adaptable to it. So as I'm recording this video, there are a lot of insecurities going inside of my head, that what if this sucks, what if no one watches it, and things like that. I'm just going to share it with my friends and my social media. I'm not going to boost it anywhere else. So there's this, but the thing is that this is ground zero. I can't go below that. That's it. Even if no one watches this video, I'll be happy that I am able to do it. That's the thing, that the book is not requiring you to expect magical things that's going to happen, but it's just making you realize that this is something that you need to do. This is under your control, and that if it is under your control, you can do it. That's it. So I'm flexible with that I'm at ground zero, can't go below that, maybe can rise up. So I'm flexible in that. And the third thing, the mindset, is that you are creating something unique this video is, even though the approaches in the videos maybe other people have shared or maybe other people, but what I am doing, like whatever other people will do will be unique. So have this creativity sort of in a mind that you're creating something unique and putting it out to the world. And putting it out in the world has two, like, could be looked at in a two ways, that you are, you might be appreciated, you might be trolled. That's it, that's the only two way. And I'm yet to find out whatever it will be. And while you are doing it, you are creating this, you have to have this attitude that, yeah, now I've done it, that's it, now I've done it. And have a childlike attitude and not be too attached with what will happen next, what will happen next. And like approach everything that you're creating with a very casual, fun, and a very cool sort of a tone. That, yeah, I mean, the idea is not perfection to reach perfection, but just the creation, just create, that's it. And fifth was that have a curiosity mindset, that uh, with the curiosity mindset, it's just that um, you don't know, I don't know what this video, how this video is going to shape. And like, yeah, I don't, yeah, really, I just don't know, I'm just doing it because I had written that I want to publish a video, that's it. um, that's the whole intention. I don't know what, but I'm curious where this video will take me, how this video is going to take me, how it's going to shape my life, whether at all it is going to shape my life. But the whole intention behind the video is just to create the video, just to spread across the message that I wanted to share since so long, that is just sharing my perspective on the things that I'm learning, observing, and yeah, just learning. And always have this discovery mode, be curious to know, and this discovery mode, oh, what comes next, oh, okay, but not too dwell on what comes next, or just have this mindset that how are you going to do it, but not to delve into too much that you start overthinking it. Always have this approach like a mad scientist, always willing to test new things out and see if they work. So I'm just testing it out whether it works for me at all. And I'm going to compile it in all. And I hope that whatever length of the time I'm able to continue it, I'm going to compile it and send it to the author, like, yeah, listen, I became a mad scientist for you, and I did an experiment on like this on me, and I'm hoping to see whatever changes. So that's the byproduct I'm going to do. And the last was that believe, I think, believe that you can do it. So I think it squares to one with that, embracing the challenge that the book has thrown at me. Yeah, very good CTA in terms of copywriting, because this book has made me do what I have been stalling for quite some time. So yeah, I just hope that so again, to sum it up, it has extended quite a bit. I thought that maybe I'll sum it up in 5 minutes, but it's 14 minutes. So yeah, to sum it up, that you create an alter ego because you want to go from one world to another. And it's not that you are going to create a very superficial, magical Batman type of world, but yeah, something that you can achieve. um, and how are you going to achieve that? It is through this alter ego that you are going to create. And obviously, so there are a lot of analogies and experiences that the author shares, that he learned while he was working on his clients. So lots of his clients were sports persons, very renowned sports person. And read this book only to read those analogies, and how the author also built himself up with using a separate alternate ego for himself. And alternate ego should not be taken as a substitute for fake it till you make it. Yeah, it should not be taken into that, because there are legit steps that the author has written, why 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 it differs and how you can make it. So yeah, that's about it. That's how I'm going to conclude this, that you're going to make an alternate ego. I've created this alter ego that I had also written, that yeah, I just want to start doing more of the things that I had been preventing myself from doing it because of the fear of failure. What if what new that I have to add, and whether I know enough. I know there are a lot of things that I don't know. There are hundreds of things that I don't know, but yeah, there are few things that I know. And if anyone can yeah, just take anything from me, I will be happy that I became the medium to share that knowledge. That's it. That's the whole intention of doing this book, uh, sharing this book perspective. Again, I'm not doing any book review. I don't think so I'll be able to do a book review, but the whole idea is to spread this message to as many people as I can. That yeah, this is one book. If you are interested in knowing how to do that and how to reach to a certain place that you would want to be, uh, this book has lots of challenges that you should uh, and why you should do it. That's it. And yeah, I'm going to conclude with that. I'm concluding with a few things about me. So yeah, I've started this as a challenge. I've taken this book as a challenge, and I hope I'm able to retain that. So the idea is to post one video every week, and share my learning from the books that I'm reading, and just my work life. So I'm into marketing and copywriting. So so these are going to be the two pillars: book perspectives and the learning from the book, and what I've experimented, learned, failed at work. So it would be about writing, marketing, copywriting, dealing with clients, freelancing. Yeah, just how it's shaping my life. That's it. um, and if anything of that sort interests you, um, yeah, please, I would be very happy for you to also be a part of this journey. I don't know how many of you have still stuck with it, but if you have, then thank you so much. um, yeah, this is a wild experiment that I'm doing, and building myself in public, it's so scary. um, like I have thought about it a lot. Now I don't want to think about it, because I'll just put myself in a cocoon and not be able to get out of it anytime soon. So I'm just going to stop here at that. And yeah, if if anything in this video um, made you whatever like or anything, so I would request you to like it, because how social media algorithm works is that if you like something, uh, it will it will boost the reach. It will share the same content, this video, to other people who might also benefit from it. So that's how the algorithm works. So I would request, if you liked it, um, my and all of that, my stammers and all. But then if you liked it, and you would also want me to continue somehow, I don't know, we don't know each other, but then if somehow you liked it, so I would want you to yeah, um, just please like it and share it with your friends, and definitely read this book if it's something that interests you. If that's something that you think that could be helpful to you, and uh, take it as a challenge, like a mad scientist that you are creating for yourself. I am a mad scientist, and I'm creating this for myself, and I expect that I change. Obviously, I want the experiment to be successful, but I'm going to record whatever yeah, experiences that I have with this experiment. So that's about it. Yeah, so okay, signing off. I am a freelance copywriter and a marketer, and yeah, I hope to continue this, and I hope that you have a good day. And yeah, mad scientist. Bye. Signing off.